Hey everyone, welcome back to Real and Raw. I'm your mystery host, and today's topic is going to be about how being pretty and petite is the shit. Okay, it's spectacular. It's like the biggest deal, at least to me, it is. So what I mean by petite, I mean not only are you considered petite, like you're under 5'4", like for me, I'm 5 feet tall. But when you're petite and you're slim and trim, and even better if you have an hourglass figure, in my opinion, it's all that. Okay, because I could say whatever I want on this channel, and it's like, if you disagree, so be it. You're entitled to your opinion and you're entitled to disagree with me. But anyway, I have that sort of frame. I'm 5 foot tall. I'm about now I'm about 106, 107 now. And I gained a little bit of weight because I've been eating, but I still have an hourglass figure. And recently I have been eating a little less to get back to close to 100 pounds. That's my own journey, and I'm not clinically considered underweight. I'm well within the range that is considered healthy for my height before anyone comes after me. Look it up and you'll find out the same thing. I mean, go to Mayo Clinic or any kind of these reputable websites. They'll tell you the healthy range of weight for someone my height. So anyway, kind of teeter-tottering about the 106, 107 range, I think, for now. But I still have the hourglass shape. And I'm also considered attractive. So when I put on makeup more specifically, I am considered pretty in general by the people around me. I've been approached. I've been told I'm beautiful and, that I have a nice body. Younger people, older people have told me this, like they wish they had my body. That I look really pretty when I have makeup on, that I'm already okay, I guess decent looking without makeup, which is good. I have great skin. My features are pretty decent, and I look 10 years younger than my age. So I have all this going on for me. But anyway, the perks about being pretty and petite, both of those things, and having an hourglass figure, which is a bonus, and not being overweight. It gets you attention. People think you're cute. People gravitate towards you. They want to help you. It's more so that you get cute and sexy, cute or sexy or both. If you've got good sized boobs and good sized butt, well, then you're really all that. Me, I've got a petite frame from head to toe. I'm not big chested and I don't have this gargantuous ass, but I'm proportioned for my frame. And I'm fine with that. I have more I'm a cross between an hourglass frame and an athletic frame, which I'm fine with that. I haven't gotten any complaints, and it's more flattering when I'm around 100-ish pounds. Like between 100 and 110 is when it looks the most flattering for my height and my body type. But anyways, you are seen as cute or sexy or both. People want to help you. People might think that you can't fend for yourself, or they might look upon you favorably. I want to do for her. She needs help. She needs assistance. I want to protect her. So maybe evoking this feeling of protection from others. One of the people I think that's pretty noteworthy, and I'm sure a lot of you can agree, especially if you're in the pretty petite club, is what I'll call it. You'll think of maybe Ariana Grande. Yes, I know she's a controversial figure right now in terms of her weight. She appears underweight, and I don't mean any shade against her, but I'm just calling the kettle black because it's fucking black, She looks underweight. You can see the bones of her rib cage, of her, the chest area. You can see her, I think it's called clavicles or something, where her shoulder bones are at. You could see that. her arms are extremely slender, and she's already petite, so she looks extra like dainty and even helpless, in my opinion. Like literally anyone can break her in half. She looks sort of helpless. She looks very delicate, right? So I think of her, and also not only does she have petite privilege, but she's got pretty privilege as well. She's extremely beautiful, in my opinion, and I speculate that she's had work done, and that's for another video, but compared to the pictures from before, I highly speculate that she's had work done. No shade on that. I would get work done too if I had the money. So I get it. Like, she looks like this cute little fairy girl, you know, and she's what, 32? And she has like a very youthful spirit, right? She comes off as very youthful and young and bubbly and all that shit. But she's got both of those privileges. I think about Sabrina Carpenter as well. Sabrina Carpenter, she's petite and she's pretty. And when she dresses sexy, you know, it's like, oh my God. And then she has like her professional makeup on, and she's really like, wow. And she's a blondie. Super cute, but super sexy in some suggestive ways. And that's a whole nother discussion, but she's got both pretty and petite privilege. I'm trying to think of anyone else. No one comes to mind at the moment, but feel free to put in the comments below who you think of that has petite and pretty privilege. Like I said, specifically slim and or that has an hourglass figure. Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue too. Who is like that? Anyway, I meant for this to be kind of like short little video anyway, but I'm sure you guys can think of people. And for the this is not scripted. I'm just going off the top of my head because I have some time to record a quick video about being petite and pretty. I think those are like the major perks that I explained. Again, maybe, you know, you're the damsel in distress type of thing. You're looked upon favorably. I want to help her. You know, and even in a more like sensually sinister way, if that makes sense, maybe you get fetishized. That's the another one I want to talk about. There is a fetish for maybe your average size man or really tall man to want to slay, if you know what I mean, petite, small women. Like, it's like a fantasy. And if you think of the pea industry, and it rhymes with the word corn, but the pea industry, you already know this is the thing. I've seen a couple of videos, and it's literally like an issue of the thing is to dominate these women, quote unquote, break them in half, figuratively, of course, not literally, being very dominant. This power play, right? This power dynamic of a sensual situation, I'll say that. But I know you guys know what I mean. Okay, I've been fetishized before a number of times that, you know, I've been told, like, I will break you in half, I will throw you across the room, I will throw you around like a rag doll, you know, like very suggestive things that are not so suggestive. They're like meant to be very direct. But I don't want to be too explicit for fear of this video being taken down. So I think you guys catch my drift. Some people might see that as a perk or a plus, and then some people might see that as a drawback. Both opinions or viewpoints are valid. Some people don't want to be fetishized. Some people don't want to be, you know, what did I say? Did I say fetishized? Oh, Lord. Yeah, they don't want to be fetishized. They don't want to be seen in that way. They want to be taken seriously. So again, it just depends on how you see it. Depends on what you're looking for. I know that generally from my experience, I've attracted not only short men, but very, very tall men. They just love the idea of being with this, like, I'm Hispanic, so like this short, petite, sexy Latina. And so, to me, that's like, I love the difference in height, especially when it's like kind of extreme. I think it's very like endearing, if that makes sense. I love my short kings too, so I'm not like, I'm open, but I mean, to me, it's a bit more of a flattering thing if somebody really, really tall wants to like be your knight in shining armor and wants to treat you like a princess and, wants you to sit on their lap, and they're super tall and you're super cute and small, and it's very like cute to me. And I don't mean it in a bad way or in a inappropriate way, if that makes sense, that I'm not fetishizing things that are illegal here. And I know you know what I mean. I'm not doing that. That's not what this is about. This is about two consenting adults, and only adults that want to get together for whatever reasons they do. What else? That's pretty much it. I think that I'm going to end the video here. We're going on 12 minutes here. But please, 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 I really welcome those of you that can relate to chime in and give me your opinions. And who else, in terms of like celebrities or famous people, can you think of that have pretty privilege and simultaneously have petite privilege? And how do you think they benefit in life, in addition, obviously, to being a celebrity? But how do you, with those privileges, how do you benefit? What have you seen? What have you seen as a drawback? I welcome your comments, negative and positive. And yep, it's a wrap. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys soon.